welcome to KlautBlvd TV. It is your girl, Caddy the baddie. All the fine things call me Zaddy. You know how it goes. Today, we've got
Looyundah, Chipiamo Pitori. We are coming to you from Block 22. Listen, we're at Escaping the City and it is hot. There's an insane lineup of artists and we can't wait to show you what we have in store for you.
Oh my God! I'm on the way, yeah. Shit ain't the same, yeah. Niggas ain't popping no fire ain't the popular, but I got something to say, yeah. Most of the niggas I left behind, they ain't tryna give me a rose, yeah. I run like I left them in rows, yeah. I'm at the top all alone, yeah. Part of my French, I got bros. We love it, BK and Peño. I got my pin on the go, and yet I been still on the low.
Yo, shout out everybody. We actually have one of the hosts of this amazing event. We're out here. Got Canvas Sativa.
Yo man, I'm feeling great, bro. Like the energy has been so dope. Us rolling out the event, people have been so receptive. Like it's crazy, you know. Yeah, I'm really excited for tonight. That's all I can say. Really
Canvas Sativa is actually a rapper, producer, and DJ.
Yeah.
So your whole trio on your own, like where's all this music coming from?
Yo, I guess I just love art, bro. I love creativity, and you know, in extension, I've become a creative, you know. But music's like the sense of everything. So I started first with rapping, then ended up learning how to produce, then learning how to like graphic design, so I could make my own posters and art covers and stuff. And then somewhere down the line, started DJing. So yeah, that's how it started. But it all just started from the love for music.
Also heard that he actually performed at Phiwo Mabatu Stadium. Can you just tell me like how was that whole experience?
It was a trip, I won't lie. Even nowadays when I think about it, I still can't believe it, you know. But it was dope, it was really dope. Shout out to Casper, man. It also showed me like how much people from home support me, you know. And having that love from home, like it's different. It's different. And yeah, I was supposed to perform at 2, but like things were unorganized, so they ended up pushing my slot to 9. So shout out for that. And yeah, I performed in front of like 25,000 people. It was crazy. Probably the biggest show I've ever been on, you know. But more than anything, it made me like not doubt myself. Like Looyundah, I know like I can do whatever I want. You know, like the sky's the limit. Yeah.
I actually got a very interesting question. If you could link your music to a drink, what drink would it be?
Interesting. Alcoholic, non-alcoholic,
Anything,
or like
anything.
Okay, I'd say water. I'd be unorthodox. Yeah, I'd say water because it's pure and you know it's healing and you need it, but it can also be destructive. So it's like the balance. So I'd say be like water.
No. Thank you for your time. Thank you for everything. Keep on pushing. We appreciate the music. We appreciate the vibes. We'll definitely be there for the next one. Hopefully you'll have us.
Of course, I will. Shout out KlautBlvd TV. Yes, sir. It's been Canvas Sativa. We are at Escaping the City. It's 1st of March. It's about to be a dope night. Yeah.
That's why he's the GOAT.
Today we are here with this fly-ass goddess looking like a mermaid and everything. We've got Phiwo here, guys. Hi, Phiwo.
Hi.
So how are you feeling about today's event?
I feel really good. All my friends are here. It looks like it's going to be really fun. I'm really excited.
So one thing that we would all love to know is your new project. You mentioned that you're dropping a new project. What should we expect from you? And how do you feel like you've evolved from your first project?
So my new project is almost done.
Okay.
When it is done, I'll start chatting about it. But I think the growth is mostly in my songwriting. I'm not as plain and simple cookie cutter writing anymore. But I mean, it's still kind of cookie cutter, but it's a little bit more developed.
When has it ever?
You know, I don't want to speak for the critics, but the critics have said some things. But yeah, this my songwriting has grown a lot. I think also I'm a lot more comfortable with Doshi, my producer. He's amazing. So our growth together as well is very, very evident in the project. So yeah, I think it's just growth.
And another thing we wanted to know, you recently tweeted something and everybody's so curious to know.
A few moments later.
Okay.
So recently you tweeted about how in this new project Miles will not be in it.
Yes.
And everybody wants to know why.
Because he's in everything of mine. I already sing about him all the time. There's already another song in there that's like dedicated to him. So I kind of wanted, not necessarily a break, but you know, to not have, like, he does help me as well in studio. So it's not that he's not present in the project.
Yeah.
He's definitely
It's
present.
just more for you now.
Yes, it's not a feature. He's, you know, he's, yeah.
It's Phiwo, guys. It's Phiwo. She
It's
doesn't
not
need
the Phiwo
anybody
and
for her.
Wait, don't say that. That's my man.
Wait, don't say that. That's my man.
No, that's your man, baby girl. But of course, this is your solo. This is your project.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask you, what is the most embarrassing thing that has happened to you while performing?
While performing, the most embarrassing thing.
That you can honestly say you laugh at yourself right now.
Well, during the No Mistakes Live,
Yeah.
I croaked. So there's a moment in the video that you'll see I actually turn, like I turn around because I croaked, and like my vocals literally, it sounded so bad.
So did you feel like really like?
I was so embarrassed because, like, you know, like, it's your job to sing. So when you don't do the singing thing, it's it was really bad. But then like I laughed about it immediately after we took that take. I laughed and everyone was like, don't worry, we'll just do another take.
And do you feel like there's like a lot of pressure for like female artists to always like have their A game on?
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure for female artists. We always have to look like, so there is a lot of pressure for female artists, especially because like we have to, you know, come through all the way done up. Our vocals can't be, you know, you can't just,
you have a lot more to prove.
Yeah, like you can't just stroll around on the stage and stuff. You really have to like put an effort into your performance. So there is like a lot of pressure in my opinion.
But what would you say for like all the other aspiring artists, like everyone else who's like following in your footsteps? Because you're like one of the alternatives who are literally starting something new. Like this is a new movement, guys. This is a movement, okay? This is a movement, babe.
Yes,
how do you feel about that?
That's a lot of pressure. But I say to all the upcoming artists like me, just do it. Like you don't know what you can't do. You don't know what doors you can open if you continue to do it. So I personally think just do it. Like, and however you want to, don't stick to a specific type of R&B or alternative or whatever you feel like making in studio. Just go ahead and do it. And you don't also need expensive equipment and expensive what. Whatever you have going on, you can just do it as is.
Well, thank you so much, Phiwo. Everybody, thank you to Phiwo. Let's have a little moment. Good luck with your performance. Bye, babe. So, guys, we are here with Adrienne Phiwo. Thank you so much for that amazing performance. How did you feel about that?
Oh, dude, it was so nice. Like, I didn't expect it. I didn't expect the reception. So it was really, really enjoyable. It was so warm, so intimate, lovely.
I just want to know about your chemistry with Phiwo. You guys are so phenomenal together. How did you guys meet and how did you guys even start working together?
Okay, so I know Miles and from, you know, since we were young.
Yeah.
And he started dating Phiwo, met Phiwo in studio in a session that I think was at Miles's place or my place.
Yeah.
And the first time we were in studio together, we just made a beat. Though she made a beat, we made a song, and we didn't know each other. It just worked.
Yeah, and before all of that, what inspired you to start music, your music career? You've gone so far. You've worked with like big people like Major League and Kabza Small. How did you even get there? And how does it feel to even be in those big rooms and have your name in like big spaces like that?
Okay, so how what inspired me? First of all, just the passion for singing. I've always been in choirs. Anything to do with singing in school, I've always done it.
Yeah.
And then how I got into certain spaces. To be honest, they always say it's a mixture of hard work and luck. You just work hard, and whatever's supposed to be for you meets you halfway. I can't say it was really me.
Yeah. And how do you feel like your music career? What can people expect from you coming up? You know.
Well, there's new music for sure, but I don't do music. I guess different to a lot of people. I don't do music because I want to be anything huge. I do it to satisfy the love I have for it. And so what you can expect is me dropping the things that I love, but don't expect too much because I also have a life, and that's actually that's my first priority always, unfortunately, I guess.
I feel like women are always overlooked in the music industry or in the art industry in general. It's more so always about the exterior than what you can actually project out there. How do you feel like you're able to be taken serious in a professional way, and how were you able to like, you know, assert yourself as a female artist?
First things first, I would always say it all comes from you. So for example, if you're in a room with someone who's looking at you, you're attractive, and they would like to make a move on you, first things first, we're in the office. This is our office. We don't do that. But boundaries, but it does take a lot, because as you know, there's a lot of men in the industry. So if you are a woman, okay, you're bound to bump into that. But an attractive woman, you're even more bound to come into that. So it's boundaries, and it's your own focus, because sometimes you come across people who are more famous than you. You can get starstruck, and you might wanna, you know. So boundaries, discipline. What else? I think boundaries and discipline. Yeah,
very important. So you're very diverse, right? You're very into the R&B, but also in the piano space, right? So I want to ask you, like, what do you feel like you resonate to the most? Like, which one is your favorite? R&B. Even when you're doing pianos, it's still R&B flow.
I feel like you're actually very right. But like R&B is like, that's my heart. That's what I grew up listening to. That's what inspired me. That's my love. So any day, if I ever go anywhere else, just remember I'm coming back to R&B.
R&B all the time, all the way. Okay, so my last question, and this is this is such a silly question, but we all want to know, like, I feel like everyone starts somewhere, you know, and what is your most embarrassing moment as a performer that you actually look at and laugh at right now?
Oh my goodness, I was once booked in Durban at, what's that place? I've forgotten. It's a very popular place in Durban, and I was an act that was going before Konja, who's Babes' husband, the late Mampinja, yes, rest his soul. I was performing right before him, and he was having a temper tantrum, guys. So he arrived while I was on stage, and I kid you not, he kicked my DJ off, and in the middle of my set while I was performing, he literally was just like, yo, like, I'm here, get off. And I literally had to get off, because who am I?
Did that traumatize you, like, for a moment?
I was shocked, but nobody really knew me.
We keep moving. Come on, babe.
It was whatever.
I mean, look at you now. I mean listen, babe.
But at the same time, it's also just like, well, I don't know what he was going through. I don't know why he did that.
Yeah, but it had nothing to do with you.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with me. It's cool, but that was embarrassing.
So thank you so much, babe, for being here. You look so amazing. Your performance was phenomenal. It was beyond. It was so nice having you. I hope we will have you again on this channel. Thank you so much, babe. It was nice meeting you.
What up, guys? It's your girl Looyundah again. Listen, we're inside Escaping the City right now, and it is packed in here. I want to hear from the people, though. I want to know what the vibes are, so I'm gonna ask a couple of these groups what they think the vibe is. Hi, guys. How you doing? Are you good? So what are you guys here for? Let me know what you're here for.
I'm here for my brother Abel and his 6 castles. Oh my gosh!
Okay, so as you guys know, Escaping the City is happening right here tonight. So I want to know, who are you looking to see? Do you know who the artists on the lineup are?
Shout out to my boy Canvas Sativa, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, Canvas,
Hey, Canvas, my boy. Keep dropping that hot mix, you know what I'm saying? Keep dropping them hot mix.
Tell me, are you feeling the vibe of this place?
Yeah. Block 22 is always vibes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're always chilling up in here.
So I want to ask you a very quirky question right now. If you were an artist, what would your rapper name be?
Funny enough, I'm already an artist.
Oh, okay, hold on. Inside scoop.
That's crazy. Hey, it's your boy Q, the artist, the one and only SCP. What that means, short chocolate pop, you know what I mean?
So what kind of artist are you?
I'm an R&B artist.
So sing for me something, you
know, the thing is, I charge people, but hey, Indecisive drops on the 11th of March.
Hey!
See that shit.
Free promo.
Free promo.
Thank you so much for cooperating with us. Peace.
Mama, she told me that I gotta keep my eyes on the road. Can't be calling everybody up, bro, cause it ain't like that on the real. These niggas wanna see me down bad. Down bad, don't wanna see me in my bag, no. But fuck it, I do it. Regardless, I know my target. I swear I'm back.
Guys, we just saw some of the most epic performances ever. Okay, Phiwo Phiwo, Adrienne Phiwo. If and when you see this, you killed it. Now, while we were in there, we spotted somebody, a very interesting character. Can you tell us about yourself? Wait, before we go there, because we don't know you like that yet. Who are you? What's your name?
I go by Take a Trip.
Take a trip. Are you going to take us on a trip? Where are we going?
I'm going to take you somewhere, bro. I'm going to take you somewhere, yeah.
So tell me, are you feeling the vibe of escaping the city?
I'm feeling the vibe. Like, I just saw Pure as well.
Yeah.
Those guys killed it. Shout out to Canvas Sativa, by the way. Like, he's really doing something right now. Like, yeah, the vibes are insane right now. Yeah.
Not just Canvas, by the way. There are a couple of other organizers.
For sure.
You know, we got to acknowledge them too. We interviewed Baitu earlier.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, I know Canvas, so the homie hit me up, something to put through. I was like, no brainer. And yeah, don't regret it.
So you have VIP access like that. We out here interviewing a VIP member of the Canvas crew.
Yeah, I guess you could say so. Yeah, nah. Canvas is one of the bros. Yeah.
Oh my God, I just interrupted you. I'm sorry. I'm overzealous. I mean, you're taking me on a trip. What can I say? So, I want to know from you, right? What is the one thing you specifically look for in an artist? Like, what draws you to an artist?
I think for me, it's like musicality. I think like if you musically can like express yourself in a way that others can't, because like there's a lot of people who can make beats and all of that, but like if you can like express yourself in a way above others, I think for me that's something that I always like. Not even just beats, but like if you're a vocalist or if you like rap or whatever, like I think for me it's just the skill in general. Like for me that's what sets people apart. Like I look for that. Like if I want to work with someone, that's the shit.
Men's is deep, guys. He's taking us on a trip for real.
Taking you on a trip, hey. That's what it's about.
You just with people.
Yeah.
Am I being impertinent right now? Because I might be speaking to music royalty without knowing. What do you do in the music space?
I rap myself. I sing. I make beats as well. Yeah. So I pretty much do the whole thing in terms of the music. Yeah, I guess I could say that, yeah.
Where can we check out some of your stuff?
You can find me on SoundCloud, Apple Music, Spotify, wherever you listen to music.
Did you hear that? Okay, we're going to wrap it up right now. Thank you so much for indulging us. I like your fit as well. Can you just tell us about this?
Shout out for her fit, by the way. Like, if y'all can get like I know you got it up and down to me, but get it up and down to her. Like, yeah. She's killing it, bro. Yeah.
Hey man, I had to. I mean, I'm in the presence of a whole trip.
A whole trip, bro.
Thank you so much for touching base with us.
Sure. Yeah. Hopefully I'll see you guys soon.
Hello everybody, this is Huey the big man. What's up, Huey?
What's good? I just got off stage. I'm sweating. I'm sorry.
Like, guys, that was a fire performance. Like, the sweat is from all that fire, my nigga. It's all that fire, my nigga. How was that for you? How did you feel?
It was great. It was so much fun, yeah.
It was so much fun.
Yeah, I've been hiding for a little bit recording music, so it was great to, yeah.
Oh, why are you hiding? You've been productive.
Yeah, no, I'm a perfectionist. This is also my first interview in like 2 years. Shout out to KlautBlvd TV. I follow you guys on Instagram. Follow the guys on Instagram too.
Okay. So, Huey, my question for you, personally, I fuck with your music like heavy, my nigga.
Thank you.
Heavy.
Thank you.
So, my personal question is like, you have a very reserved manner of like approaching really deep, serious topics.
Yeah.
How do you get to that flow? Like, what inspires you? Like, what gets you to that point?
I'm just like, I think I'm naturally a very like nonchalant person.
Yeah.
I don't really like get affected by much.
Yeah.
You know, so I think that shows in my music. And for me, it's always been really important that in my music, I give people a sense of positivity. So even if I'm speaking about the darkest thing in the world, I like to speak about it from a place of like, yo, everything will be okay. Everything will be alright.
Optimism.
Optimism,
and
yes.
There's a definite flow. We can hear it. It's like a wave. It's
Thank
very
you.
wavy. I fuck with it so heavy.
Sure.
My other question for you is like, I noticed that it's very hard to get to you. You're a very reserved person.
Yeah.
So what does it take for an artist to actually get to work with you?
I don't charge for features. I don't charge for me it's like I have to if I like the song, then I'll do it. I don't charge for features.
So there's no specific standard for you?
No. When I did the song with Rojo, hell yeah! I did a song with Rojo called Levitate.
Yeah.
When he approached me with that song, he had like something like 100 followers.
Yeah.
And now he's a bigger artist than me. You know what I mean? So I never like, for me, it's never about how big you are, how much you're offering me.
It's not about the views.
It's just about, do I like the song or not?
Yeah. And what inspired you, like, overall, what inspired you with music? Like, how did you get here?
My family's a very musical family. My father's always been playing music. My father had, like, thousands of CDs in his house.
Okay.
Not an exaggeration, literally suitcases full of music, from reggae to from Dalom Kids to Phil Collins to Brian McKnight to UB40. So like music has always been around me. It's always been a part of my life.
Who do you think in South Africa has paved the way for artists like you? Because,
AKA, I mean, he passed. I'm sorry I cut you off, but
it's okay.
He passed away, but he was the first rap superstar in South Africa. He made it possible for all of us. Like, you know what I mean? So anybody who believes that it's possible to be a rap superstar, it was him. So R.I.P. to him. R.I.P. to all the pioneers. I said it on stage. R.I.P. to Ricky, all the guys that came before me. I'm here because of you guys.
Yeah, and I have a stupid question, you guys. But we know you are all about the trees, all about the zoogies, all about the green masala. If you could do a collab, and smoke sesh, with any artist, dead or alive, besides AKA now, who would it be?
She's my dream collab ever. I'm a very patriotic person. I don't really like. To me, it's not like if you're an international artist or whatever, but Shekinah to me is the best artist in South Africa. I'd love to just make a song with her. Yeah.
So what can we expect from you since
I'm dropping
been working?
This is an exclusive. This is the first person ever to hear this. I'm dropping a project. I don't know when this is gonna drop, but it'll be very soon. It's called, wait for it. Okay, KlautBlvd TV exclusive, excuse me. Nobody has ever heard this. This is the first time I'm announcing it. I'm releasing a project. I don't know when it's gonna drop, but it'll be soon. If you're watching this, then it's soon. My project is called Eternal, dedicated to the spirit of artists dead and alive.
Thank you. That's a very like touching little tribute. Honestly, like okay, so last words, any inspo for all the upcoming artists that aspire to be just like you?
If you don't love music, if you don't live and breathe it, quit and go to school.
Amen.
And get a degree.
It's
not easy. You gotta do it if you love it, if it's your calling. Second, most important, this is like more important than the first thing. Follow KlautBlvd TV for all the updates, for my updates, for all the important updates about South African Pretoria music. These guys are on the pulse. They got me on stage. As soon as I got off, they pulled me right off.
Hello.
To my girl. Shout out to KlautBlvd TV. I wanted to do this for so long. I believe in you guys. You guys are great. You guys make it easier for people like us. I'm glad I could have this moment right now with you guys. So that's why I gave you guys this clue. Shout out KlautBlvd TV.
Nobody else but Roger Snow. Look who we have here, Mr. Big Pimpin' himself. Welcome back to the channel.
Bye to the man. Hello, the man himself, you guys.
Ask him for a drip check.
No, don't do that.
Ask him for a drip check.
That you guys are not okay.
So I'm gonna put you on the spot right now, right? I wanna know if you had to choose. Listen, man, don't kill me, man. If you had to choose between 25K and A Reese, I'm not trying to create any rap beefs,